बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम।
शुरू अल्लाह के नाम से जो रहमान और रहीम है।
इक़रा बिस्मि रब्बिकल्लज़ी खलक़।
पढ़ो ए नबी अपने रब के नाम के साथ जिसने पैदा किया।
खलक़ल इंसान मिन अलक़।
जमे हुए खून के एक लोथड़े से इंसान की तख्लीक की।
इक़रा व रब्बुकल अकरम।
पढ़ो और तुम्हारा रब बड़ा करीम है।
अल्लज़ी अल्लम बिल क़लम।
जिसने कलम के जरिए से इल्म सिखाया।
अल्लमल इंसान मा लम यअलम।
इंसान को वो इल्म दिया जिसे वो न जानता था।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I hope that you are fine. This is class 9th and subject is English. As you know that we are reading this book. This is a new book for English. I have already covered all units of this book. So this is my second lecture of English grammar. In previous class or previous video I taught you about tenses, revision of tenses and conditional sentences. Today I will teach you modals and articles, modal words and articles. Okay, modals to ability and permission. There are so many many modals we always use on daily language. For example, modals are used instead of tenses. For example, suggestion, permission, ability. We always use modals: can, could, may, might, would, should, etc. So today we will learn two modals or two type of modals. Modals used for ability and modals used for permission: can, could, and may. These three modals we will learn today: can, could, and may. We always use these three modals for ability and permission. Okay, this is used just for permission, not for ability. We use can and could for ability. Okay, let's see. Pick up your book. These modals are present in your book. Exercise number 2.3. Unit number 2 and unit 2.3. These modals are given. Okay, which one? Can, could, and may. I will tell you today the usage of modals. These three. Using modals for ability. Which modals or which auxiliary verbs? In other words, auxiliary verbs we use for ability. The modals verbs are can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, and would. There are various modals, but today we will learn these three types of modals. Modals are used for different languages functions like talking about ability, asking permission, making requests, giving suggestions, etc. Here we will learn about using the modals can, could, may for ability and permission. Page number 35. Ability. We use can to talk about someone's skills or general abilities at a given time in the present or future. Okay. We always use can to show our ability, to show our strength. What can we do? For example, there is energy or there is strength. We can do something. We can move this table. That is ability. For example, I can speak English. I know the rules of English and I can speak it easily. That is my ability to speak English. So for that I will use can. Okay, I can speak English. I know how to speak English. What will I use for that? For making the sentence of that, I can speak English. For that, first to show the ability, I always use can. Okay. Which one? Can. To show the strength or ability, we always use can in present or future. हम अपनी ताकत को शो करने के लिए हमेशा can यूज करते हैं, या अपनी जो भी एबिलिटी काबिलियत को शो करने के लिए हमेशा can यूज करते हैं. कंडीशन ये हो कि these sentences should be either in present or future, या तो प्रेजेंट सेंटेंस में हो या फ्यूचर टेंस में हो. मैं ये कर सकता हूँ या मैं कर सकूंगा. We always use can for that. For example, here is given he can swim like a fish. He can swim like a fish. He has ability to swim like a fish. Like as a fish swims, he can also swim. Okay, he has the ability to do that. For ability we always use can, either it is in the present or future. अगर वो प्रेजेंट टेंस में यूज हो रहा है और फ्यूचर टेंस में और शो कर रहा है एबिलिटी को, ताकत को, काबिलियत को, तो उसके साथ हम कैन यूज कर सकते हैं. जैसे कि मैं इंग्लिश बोल सकता हूँ, दैट इज माई स्ट्रेंथ और कैपेबिलिटी और एबिलिटी टू स्पीक इंग्लिश. ठीक है. ओके, नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल इज दे कैन नॉट स्पीक पंजाबी वेरी वेल. Okay, they do not know how to speak पंजाबी. That is why, क्योंकि उनकी काबिलियत नहीं है कि पंजाबी बोल सके सही तरीके से. एबल नहीं है, उसके लायक नहीं है, मतलब एबल नहीं है, कैपेबल नहीं है. They cannot speak Punjabi very well. To show the, again I am repeating, to show the ability we always use can. अगर टेंस फ्यूचर में है या प्रेजेंट में है. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल इज आल्सो गिवन. Okay, you have given the exams, or you are studying in 9th class and you are worried about the exams, board exam, and you want to secure good numbers. So you have to make yourselves confident that you can get good marks in the exams because you are talented students. Okay, तो इसमें ये काबिलियत शो हो रही है कि आप अगर talented student हैं, आप में काबिलियत है, आप हार्ड वर्कर हैं, तो आप अच्छे नंबर ले सकते हैं. ठीक है. तो these three examples are given. Unit 2.3, and we always use, this is the usage of can. Could is the past form of can. With past sentences we always use could. Okay, definition is same, just we will add past, add present or future, we will cut this and use past. अगर कोई आप में सलाहियत थी, काबिलियत थी, पास्ट में, माजी में वो कर सकते थे, तो फॉर दैट वी ऑलवेज यूज कुड. विथ प्रेजेंट और फ्यूचर वी ऑलवेज यूज कैन. वी आर शोइंग एबिलिटी इन प्रेजेंट और फ्यूचर वी ऑलवेज यूज कैन. सो वी आर शोइंग एबिलिटी इन पास्ट, देन वी विल यूज कुड. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, शी कुड स्पीक सेवरल लैंग्वेजेस. with can उर्दू सेंसेस सकता हूँ या सकूंगा. बट with could we you what is उर्दू सेंस? सकता था या सकती थी. वो बहुत सारी लैंग्वेजेस बोल सकती थी. ठीक है. एंड नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस इज दे कुड नॉट राइट वेरी वेल. They have problem in writing, that is why they could not write very well. वो सही तरीके से नहीं लिख सकते थे क्योंकि उनको राइटिंग में मसला था, वो राइटिंग उनको अच्छी नहीं आती थी. ठीक है. तो ये पास्ट, अगर कोई आपकी काबिलियत शो हो रही है प्रेजेंट या फ्यूचर में, तो आप लोग कैन यूज करेंगे. सकता था, इसका उर्दू सेंस होता है सकता था, या सॉरी सकता हूँ या सकूंगा. अगर वही एबिलिटी, कैपेबिलिटी आप पास्ट में शो करना चाहते हैं, मतलब पास्ट में सेंटेंस बनाना चाहते हैं, यू विल ऑलवेज यूज कुड, ठीक है, सकता था। जैसे कि शी कुड स्पीक सेवरल लैंग्वेजेस, दे कुड नॉट राइट वेरी वेल, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे एक्सरसाइज नंबर 1, देयर आर सम ब्लैंक्स in which you have to use can and could not. With present or future sentence you will use can, and with past sentence you will use what? Could. Okay, for example, I, number 1, page number 35, I dash swim when I was a child but I dash swim now. मैं जब बच्चा था तो तैर नहीं सकता था, तो फर्स्ट ब्लैंक के साथ could not आएगा, पर अब मैं तैर सकता हूँ, मैंने सीख लिया है, अब मुझ में एबिलिटी है। लेकिन मैं जब बच्चा था, छोटा था, तो मैं नहीं तैर सकता था, देखो मुझ में एबिलिटी नहीं थी, आई वॉज नॉट एबल। ओके, इंस्टीड ऑफ कुड और कैन वी कैन यूज आई एम एबल और आई वॉज एबल। ओके, दैट इज सब्स्टिट्यूट्स वर्ड्स। ओके, ये यूजेज है कैन एंड कुड का एबिलिटी में। विद इफ यू आर शोइंग द एबिलिटी यू कैन यूज कैन एंड कुड इन दैट वे। Okay, now permission is remaining. You have to solve the exercises on 35. Exercise number 1. You can solve it easily if you have understood the pattern of using can and could. Okay, now permission. To give the permission or to give with permission, we always use can, could, may. We always ask whenever we enter in the class, we want to enter in the class room, or whenever the students enter in the classroom, he or she always asks from the teacher, may I come in? That is formal. He or she wants to get permission from the teacher. Either he or she is permitted or not. May I come in? Instead of may, students can use can I come in? Okay, but can is informal, may is formal with permission. You can also use could. Could is also mean mild formal. Okay, for example, I am giving examples here. Page number 37. We also use can to get permission. If we want to get permission, we can also use can. Here examples are given. Can I borrow your pencil please? ठीक है, मैं आपकी पेंसिल ले सकता हूँ, उधार ले सकता हूँ। I will return it after completing my work. After completion of my work, I will return it to you. So you are asking permission from your friends. वो आपको परमिशन, पेन इज नॉट योर possessions or your property. It is your friend's property. Whenever you want to get others' property for a time being, then you will get the permission. You will first of all ask for permission. Okay? You can use can. If you want to get permission, then you can use can. अगर परमिशन लेना चाहते हैं तो आप लोग कैन यूज कर सकते हैं, मतलब कैन भी यूज हो सकता है परमिशन के लिए, ठीक है। कैन वी गो होम नाउ फॉर एग्जाम्पल। अच्छा, नेक्स्ट कुड। फॉर परमिशन वी कैन यूज कैन, हम कैन भी यूज करते हैं। कैन आई बोरो योर पेंसिल प्लीज, मैं आपके पेन बोरो ले सकता हूँ, उधार ले सकता हूँ, आपको वापस करूंगा। बट कुड इज मोर पोलाइट, इन पोलाइट वे। इफ यू आर आस्किंग you want to get permission politely, then you will use could. Okay, for example, could I borrow your pen please? More polite. Okay, it is all more polite. This is means simply, straightforwardly. You want to get permission from your friend, but in polite way. If you want to become more polite, then you will use could instead of can. but may is formal. May is more formal. Everywhere you should use for permission may. May I come in? May I borrow your pencil please? May I go out? Okay, may is formal for permission. You may go, you can. That is interrogative. May I come in? You can use in affirmative or negative may and can and could. You may go, you can do this, you can translate it. Okay? May is most formal. That is informal, formal, more formal, and the most formal is may. May I borrow your pencil please? That is most formal is may. You must always use we want to get permission, you always use may with that sentence. Okay? You should avoid to use can and could. If you are forgetting to use the may, you can use can and could instead of that may. Okay? That is it is also permitted that you can use these two words instead of may. But you should, in daily usage, you should use may. May is the most formal. Okay. So these the models, there are so many models, but we have learned three models, the usage of three models, can, could and may. Models for ability and permission. हम जो भी बातचीत करते हैं आपस में डेली लैंग्वेज में, हम जब भी अपनी काबिलियत को शो करना चाहें या जब हम बताना चाहें कि हम इतने काबिल हैं, हम इतने एबल हैं, तो वी ऑलवेज यूज कैन एंड इन पास्ट टेंस कुड. हम जैसे बताने में मैं तो ये बता सकता था, आई कुड टेल यू. ओके, आई कुड डिलीवर स्पीच कर सकता था. ओके, इन प्रेजेंट मैं ये कर सकता हूँ. आई कैन स्पीक इंग्लिश, आई कैन टीच. ओके, आई कैन वर्क हार्ड, मैं सख्त मेहनत कर सकता हूँ. या आई कैन वर्क हार्ड, मैं सख्त मेहनत कर सकूंगा. कि फॉर प्रेजेंट एंड फ्यूचर वी ऑलवेज यूज कैन एंड फॉर पास्ट वी ऑलवेज यूज कुड एंड एबिलिटी. ओके, ताकत, काबिलियत. फॉर परमिशन वी ऑलवेज यूज थ्री, कैन, कुड, मे. अगर आप लोग किसी से परमिशन हासिल करना चाहते हैं या परमिशन लेना चाहते हैं किसी काम को करने के लिए, तो ऑलवेज यूज कैन. ठीक है, कैन भी यूज कर सकते हैं आप लोग, कुड भी यूज कर सकते हैं मोर पोलाइटली, बट मे इज द फॉर्मल वर्ड. हमेशा आप मे यूज किया करें. मे आई कम इन, मे आई गो, यू मे गो. अगर आप परमिशन लेना चाहते हैं या परमिशन देना चाहते हैं, इन बोथ केसेस यू कैन यूज दीज थ्री वर्ड्स, कैन, कुड एंड मोर. ओके, मोर, सॉरी, कैन, कुड एंड मे. मे इज द मोर फॉर्मल. मे आई कम इन, एक्सेट्रा. ओके, आई थिंक these are very easy. You have understood this. And in exercise page number 37, number first exercise, page number 35, number second exercise, page number 36, about ability models. You have to use the models which are used for ability, to show your ability. And for permission you have to solve the exercise number 3. Okay, unit 2.3. I hope कि आप लोगों को ये models जो है, 3 models I have taught you. I hope that you have understood these 3 models clearly. Okay, now coming to the next. Another is articles. What is articles? Formally, if we will go the parts of speech, formally there were 8 parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. But if you will repeat, then there is another parts of speech also, article. Article, formerly article was the part of adjective, but now it is separated. It is a separate part of speech. There are 3 articles: a, an, and the. A, an, and the. 3 articles. These Three articles are divided further into two types: definite article, indefinite article. Definite article, indefinite article. Definite mean specific, particular, जिसके बारे में हमें पता हो, दोबारा उसकी बात करें, मतलब कोई मखसूस जगह, कोई मखसूस चीज के बारे में बताएं, उसके लिए with that we always use. This is a definite article. An indefinite article, a and n. A and n are indefinite article that show anything, any place. We are talking about anything, any place. There is no particular specific thing or specific place. Okay, that is why we always call it indefinite article. Okay, there are two indefinite articles, a and n, and there is one definite article, the. Okay, ये दो हिस्से होते हैं आर्टिकल्स के, definite and indefinite articles, the, a, n. Okay. With singular noun and countable noun. With singular and countable noun, we always use definite article, a and n. With uncountable noun, plural noun, we always use the, or abstract noun, we always use the. Okay. Okay, I am showing you that difference between a and n, usage of a and n, and what is the how, with whom or with where we will use a and where we will use n. A and n. A and the meaning of a and n is ek, one. The meaning of a and n is one or ek. एक चीज को हम शो करते हैं. There are so many things. There are multiple things. If we want to talk about one thing, we always use a and n. इसका मतलब ही यही होता है कि एक चीज. ओके, अब अ पेंसिल मतलब एक पेंसिल, एन एलिफेंट एक हाथी. ठीक है. Where will we use a and where will we use n? It's very clear. Leave that there is old, you can say obsolete method of differentiating between between the usage of two a and n. Leave that. We always say that with consonant we always use a, and with the vowel we always use n. That is wrong idea, wrong concept. We should think about this. We should know the pronunciation. If there is a vowel pronunciation, we always use n. If there is a consonant pronunciation, we always use a. For example, let me explain. What is here? An apple. What we call apple? Apple. A-E-I-O. A-E-I-O. For example, apple. With what is the which is the pronunciation here? Apple. Apple is a is you can say vowel pronunciation. उर्दू सिंपल उर्दू अगर अलिफ आए, अगर आप इसको लिखेंगे, if you write this if here comes alif in Urdu for understanding. Alif we always use n. If there is no alif, we will never use n. Okay. For example, here is vowel, and here is also vowel. U is also vowel. What is pronunciation of university? University. It's not a pronunciation of you can say vowel sounds. There are three vowel sounds: a, e, I, o, r. A, e, I. These are three vowel sounds. We always use with these vowel sounds n. Here is also u. This is a vowel. This is also vowel. But we have used an umbrella. Umbrella. अगर हम लिखेंगे तो अलग से लिखेंगे umbrella. Here we will use alif here. We write now here university. What is first? University. U. Not alif. Not vowel sounds. That is with vowel sound or with if there is alif in Urdu. If you write it, make the sense of it, then we will use n, otherwise we will use a. यहाँ पे देखिए ये कॉन्सोनेंट है h, ऑनेस्ट मैन, लेकिन अगर इसको लिखेंगे तो अलग से लिखेंगे. ओके, ऑनेस्ट बोलेंगे इसको. तो here is honest is vowel sound. We always use n. यहाँ पे भी h है, ये भी कॉन्सोनेंट है, लेकिन अगर इसको लिखेंगे तो हैंडल लिखेंगे, हे से लिखेंगे. ओके, तो हे यहाँ पे आया हे. तो if there is vowel sound or alif in Urdu, we always use n. यहाँ पे a यूज किया क्योंकि हे. If there is vowel sound, vowel pronunciation or sound, or in Urdu we always use, we will always make the sense of alif. We always use n. Otherwise we will use a. One-eyed man. This is vowel. O is vowel. A, E, I, O, U. These are 5 vowels. A, E, I, O, U. All other 21 words or alphabets are letters are consonants. Here is also O, vowel. What is the pronunciation sound of vowel? Orange. O is alif. Vowel sound. Here one-eyed man. This is also vowel. But we will what is the pronunciation sound is one. We always use with the one. We will never use n with one-eyed man. We always use a. यहाँ पे वॉवल साउंड है तो n लिखेंगे. ठीक है, तो ये सिंपल मैं आप लोगों को बता दूं उर्दू में. अगर आप लोगों की कोई भी वर्ड है, सिंगुलर वर्ड है, काउंटेबल है, उसको एक मतलब आप ए एंड एन यूज करना चाहते हैं, अगर उसका उर्दू सेंस बनाए, अलग से स्टार्ट हो रहा है वो वर्ड, तो उसके साथ एन यूज करेंगे. आप लोग छोड़ दें वॉवल है या कॉन्सोनेंट है, उसका अल्फाबेट लेटर है. अगर वो अलग से नहीं हो रहा, भले वो वॉवल हो या कॉन्सोनेंट हो, उसके साथ हम ए यूज करेंगे. अलग से स्टार्ट होगा एन यूज करेंगे, नहीं तो ए यूज करेंगे. ठीक है, एन एप्पल एक है से, अ बेग एक बेग, एन ऑनेस्ट मैन एक ईमानदार शख्स, अ हैमर एक हथौड़ा. ओके, these are that is the way that is the usage of a and n. Okay. Okay, now we are coming to the another article which is indefinite article. Definite article, the singular and countable nouns. Usage of indefinite article the. Where will we use कहाँ पे हम द का यूज करते हैं. ओके, अच्छा ये एक बात और सुन ले, द प्रोनाउंसिएशन ऑफ द और दी. कभी कभार हम द बोलते हैं, कभी कभार हम दी बोलते हैं. द उसके साथ बोलते हैं, यही सेंस जो मैंने आप लोगों को ए एंड एन का यूजेज बताया. अगर साउंड वॉवल से है तो उसके साथ दी यूज करेंगे. अगर साउंड वॉवल से नहीं है, कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड है, देयर इज अ कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड, वी विल प्रोनाउंस लाइक द, विल प्रोनाउंस लाइक दी विद द वॉवल साउंड. फॉर एग्जांपल, the elephant. Here we say the elephant, not the elephant. the pen, the pen, the hammer, the honest man, the honest man. What is the pronunciation here? The, here the. क्यों? क्योंकि ये vowel sound है यहाँ पे इसके बाद. If there is a vowel sound next to the or the the, we will pronounce like the. Okay. If there is a consonant sound, there is the pen. Pen is a consonant. Pen is consonant sound. We will pronounce the. Okay. Here is H. Here is also H. But here is sound is hammer, not vowel sound, consonant sound. We will call it the hammer. Here is vowel sound. Okay, honest man, the honest man. Okay. Usage of the. With particular things or with particular persons, we always use the. I am telling you some usage of the or the. किसी भी particular with particular or specific things we always use the. For example, I am going to the school. The school. Here which school? School is particular, specific. The Bright Career School. I mean Bright Career School. I am going to the park. Already we have discussed about the park. We have already planned that we will go to the park today. And again I am repeating, I will go to the park. I will not call or mention the name of that park again. Okay, because I have already mentioned the name of that park. So for particular person or particular thing, particular place, we always use the to show the to emphasize the particular thing. I am going to the school. The school, particular school, कोई मखसूस स्कूल, किसी मखसूस स्कूल की बात हो रही है. मैं किसी और को बता रहा हूँ कहाँ जा रहे हैं आप. I am going to the school. उनको पता है कि the school मतलब कौन सा स्कूल, अपने स्कूल. ये particular चीज को आप, if you want to mention the particular thing or place or specific thing, you always use the. For example. Here repeated things. The pen you lost is here. जो पेन जो आपकी गुम हो गई थी वो यहाँ पे है. Someone was discussing about that pen. वो pen he or she lost that pen. And again repeating. मैं उनको बता रहा हूँ कि जो आपका पेन जो गुम हो गया था ये यहाँ पे है. ठीक है, उस पेन का दोबारा जिक्र करना. रिपीटेड थिंग्स. With repeated things we always use the. Okay, particular, specific or repeated things. Number 2. The singular noun represents the whole class. एक सिंगुलर नाउन होता है वो पूरी क्लास को रिप्रेजेंट करता है. That represents to its whole class. We always use the. For example, the cow is useful animal. Here the cow is there is a singular noun, singular cow. एक गाय की बात हो रही है. लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि मतलब ये पूरी जो काव है, द काव इज अ यूजफुल एनिमल. द काव का मतलब ये हो गया कि जितनी भी गाय है, गाय एक का मतलब यूजफुल एनिमल है, काम वाला जानवर है. मतलब पूरी गाय, चाहे वो इंडिया में हो, चाहे वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया में हो, चाहे वो पाकिस्तान में हो. ओके, दिस रिप्रेजेंट्स, इफ वी आर यूजिंग द, इट मींस इट रिप्रेजेंट्स टू द होल क्लास. whole class of the cows. एक क्लास को मतलब सिंगुलर नाउन जो पूरे क्लास को शो करे तो उसके साथ द यूज करते हैं हम लोग. बिफोर सम प्रॉपर नाउन्स, कुछ प्रॉपर नाउन्स के साथ या पहले भी वी ऑलवेज यूज द. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, बिफोर ओशंस, द पैसिफिक ओशन, द एटलांटिक ओशन, द इंडियन ओशन, okay, the Arctic ocean, the Atlantic ocean, with, for example, the Pacific, the Indian. Before oceans we always use the or the. Before seas we always use, okay, the Arabian Sea, the Arabian Sea, okay, and the South China Sea. Before rivers, the Nile, the Indus. Before river we use the Ravi. Okay, before rivers and before canals. Canals से पहले भी हम द यूज करते हैं कि द बेगारी कैनल, द स्विस कैनल. Okay, with deserts we always use deserts, the Sahara desert, the Thar desert, the Cholistan desert. The largest desert of the world is Sahara desert. It is in Africa. Group of islands. Group of islands. There are group of islands. Before that, we always use the West Indies, the Maldives, okay, mountain ranges. Before the mountain ranges, the Himalayas, the Alps, the Karakoram. Before republicans and kingdoms, some countries are republican countries and kingdoms. For example, the United Kingdom, the United States of America. Okay, for example, our country Pakistan. If we say Pakistan, we never not use the. But if we say the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, before that we must use the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Okay, republicans and kingdom. The Irish Republic, or the United Kingdom, or UK. Before certain books, the Holy Quran, the Bible, the Vedas, okay, the three Petra. Before some religious or some books, we always use the unique things. Unique things. There is just only one thing in the world. We will use the. For example, the sun. The sun is unique thing. There is no other sun. The moon. The sky. With unique things we always use the. Okay, some uses are still remaining. So with superlative degrees of adjective. With superlative, we also use the. For example, the most beautiful, the tallest person. Okay, this is a superlative degree. Compare positive, comparative, and superlative degree. Adjective has 3 degrees: positive, tall, taller, tallest. Comparison between two. The comparative degree we always use. Superlative degrees, the comparison are one person with the whole class. We always use superlative. And before superlative degree, we always use the with ordinals. Ordinals and coordinals. 1, 2, these are also adjectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are the cardinals. cardinals. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, these are the ordinals. By using ordinals before, we always use the first position. I have secured the first position, the fifth position, the fifth bench. Before musical instruments, we always use the flute, the piano. Okay, nationalities and communities. Before nationalities, we always use for example, the Pakistanis, the Chinese, the Pakistanis, the Chinese, etc. These are some usage of if you memorize these usage of then you will feel easy to use wherever do you want to use. Okay, that is also in our course. Whatever I have taught you, these 2 things are in the course of 9th class. English new book for 9th class. Okay, for in exams you will find such type of questions where you have to use the modals and articles. The usage of definite and indefinite articles. So modals, I have taken modals from exercise unit number 2.3 and unit number 3.3, chasing dream. The chasing dream is not in our course but a reduced course, but the grammar exercise unit 3.3 is also in our reduced course. We have to cover that reduced course. So there is also exercises here, page number 62, unit 3.3, page number 62, this book. Okay, English for 9th class. You will find exercise number 4. Some blanks are there, 1 to 10. You have to use or omit the articles there. You have to use any article, definite and indefinite articles there. If there is omission of any article, there is no need of any article in the blank, you can omit or you can miss that article. You should leave the blank, okay, empty. You should not use any article there. So exercise number 4 is there for solution. You have first of all you memorize or you learn the usage of articles. After then you must try to complete or solve these exercises. Okay, exercise number 4, exercise number 5, Page number 62, 63. 62, 63 page number. And unit number 3.3. 4 and 5 exercises are there. After knowing the usage of article, you have to complete or fill these blanks with the articles. Okay, I hope that you have understood the articles and modals clearly. Now that is the homework for you. Must pick up the diary and write down the homework. This is your homework. 2 parts of homework are there. First, you have to solve the exercise of modal verbs, which are used for ability and permission. Solve the exercises 1, 2, 3, unit 2.3. What is on which pages? 35, 36, 37 and 38. Some exercises are given on these page numbers. You have to solve these exercises. You have to use, or you should use modal verbs there. Can, may and could. Solve the exercise of exercise 4 and 5 of unit 3.3. Pages 62 and 63. These exercises where you have to use modal verbs or modals. Here we have to use articles. 2 exercises है ये आप 1, 2, 3, 4 exercises है 1 and 3 exercises है सॉरी unit 2.3 की और 4 and 5 exercises है unit 3.3 की. इसमें कुछ मतलब आप लोगों को मॉडल वर्ब्स का हेल्प मॉडल्स यूज करने हैं और यहाँ पे कुछ आप लोगों को ब्लैंक्स है उनको फिल करना है विद आर्टिकल्स विद द यूजेज ऑफ ए एन एंड द. जहाँ पे जरूरत हो आर्टिकल यूज कीजिएगा, अगर जरूरत नहीं है तो आप लोगों ने आर्टिकल यूज नहीं करना है, उसको ओमिट करना है. ओके, these were the topics, modals and articles. I hope that you have understood these 2 topics easily and very well, and I hope that you will solve the exercises very well. Thank you.